WrestleMania 38 is just around the corner. The main event of the show is going to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns with both titles on the line. It is a winner-take-all match. This is obviously creating confusion for so many wrestling fans. Does this mean that the brand split is going to end? Or does it mean that there's going to be one world title across both brands? There are so many questions that we do not have the answers to, and I'm sure WWE also don't have the answers as well. The plans change so often that nobody ever really knows until the event actually happens. With that being said, I'm going to go on the record to say that ending the brand split would be a terrible idea. Before the brand split in 2016, SmackDown was the most trash show of all time. It was garbage and it wasn't worth watching. The big names would show up to Raw and then the smaller names would appear on SmackDown. It was also taped because WWE didn't care either, so that made it less important because people would post spoilers and whatnot. Not only that, but everything cool happened on Raw anyways. The big segments, the big matches, they never really occurred on SmackDown, and I believe the same thing would happen again if this happens again in 2022. SmackDown would most likely become kind of unwatchable. What makes it even worse is that there would be less time to develop new stars, even though a lot of you guys don't think that WWE does that in the first place. Anyways, ending the brand split is clearly the worst idea right now, and Vince McMahon should not consider it. Fans are going to be unhappy, and I'm sure Fox will be unhappy with this decision as well. It shouldn't even be in question. If WWE doesn't end the brand split though, that means that there will still be a brand split but with one unified title now, and I don't like that idea either. It doesn't make sense having two brands but only one world championship. I remember the days when Brock Lesnar wasn't on Raw while he was the Universal Champion, and those were tough days for fans. It definitely affected Raw in a negative way. This also creates so much confusion. Is the champion going to be on Raw or SmackDown? Or are they going to transfer brands whenever one feud is done? I just don't get it, and it doesn't seem like a good idea. Unfortunately though, it appears that this might be happening. A Twitter user posted a tweet with a picture of an interesting championship design. It's basically the WWE title with a blue stripe instead of the red one. The tweet also reads, "The WWE is currently shooting exterior WrestleMania 38 shots using this massive prop in Frisco, Texas. Is this the new unified WWE World Heavyweight title?" Judging by this image, it seems like it is a unified title because it's basically the WWE Championship, and then they threw in a little bit of blue because the Universal title is blue in the stripe color, and there's even a possible chance that if Roman wins, it will be blue, and if Brock Lesnar wins, it will be red. Maybe it's just going to be the color of whatever the champion is on, whatever brand he's at. Like I said, this is not a great idea. I'm not a fan of it at all. I think there's two different ways to fix this mistake. The first one is that Roman Reigns wins the title and goes on to have two different feuds for a few months, both on Raw and SmackDown. Roman is doing the best work of his career right now, and he's the best thing about the company and all of wrestling in my opinion. It would not hurt to see him on Monday and Friday nights. I would actually be like, that's pretty cool. Reigns has been feuding with multiple people in the past as well. If there's one man that can get it done, it is him. The only problem with this choice is that he would have to take a loss at some point to drop the WWE title. That would suck, but maybe WWE can protect him by having Mr. Money in the Bank take advantage of this and having two different matches. Anyways, that is one idea that would be better than the brand split ending or having a unified title. The only other idea that I can think of that is cool is Roman Reigns throwing the WWE title on the ground after he wins it to make a power statement saying that that title means absolutely nothing. It is all about the Universal Championship. That is the primary title. He's been even saying that since his feud with Drew McIntyre in 2020. Roman Reigns views it as the secondary title, and this could be cool for the story where he doesn't even care about it at all despite winning it. And then Raw can host some tournament to find a new champion, and that's when Seth Rollins wins the match. Anyways, those are my ideas. Let me know yours in the comments below and what you think of this unified title. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you all in the next video.